Hello everyone, my name is Steven with Kicking Debt, and this is going to be the first video in a big series of videos regarding the application YNAB. It's also known as YNAB for short. And this is our favorite budgeting app, and this is one that we use on a daily basis to do our zero-based budgeting. And that's because it's insanely powerful, but with that, it comes with a bit of a learning curve. So we wanted to create the series of videos to kind of walk you through how to do the things on YNAB, and we're going to keep them very short and sweet and to the point, so you can kind of go through if you have a question and just watch that particular video. This video is going to be how to add an account. So you see that we're on the All Accounts tab, and if we click on Add Account, you'll see that we can add a linked account or an unlinked account. So the linked account is going to automatically import cleared transactions for easy reconciliation, which is US and Canada only. And then the unlinked is going to basically be if your account is not supported, or if you just like to manually do everything yourself, you can just do unlinked. So if you click on linked, you're going to see that I have several different accounts added. This is a test budget, so nothing's added, but if you go down to the bottom, you can click on Add New Connection, and you'll see that these are the popular options, but there's tons and tons and tons of accounts that you can add. You can add checking accounts, saving accounts, federal, your credit unions, your loan accounts, investment accounts, all kinds of things. There's tons of different things that they have supported. So you can go through here, and when you click on this, it's going to ask for your bank login. And when you do that, you can select the accounts that you want added, and that's it. Once you have a clear transaction, you're going to see it actually will pop up, and we'll get more into that later. But for now, we're going to click back here, and we're going to go ahead and add an unlinked account. So if you click on this, you'll see that you have a budget section, which it covers checking, savings, cash, credit card, and line of credit. And then you have a tracking section, which covers assets like investments, and then liabilities like mortgages. So the difference here is if you have a budget section, what it's going to do, and I'm just going to back out of this for a second, it's actually going to take out that transaction from this budget. So if you add income, it's going to show up in the to be budgeted. And if you have a transaction that comes out, it's going to deduct it from your available budget right here. And if you do an account that is under tracking, it's not going to remove it from this budget. It's just going to be for tracking only. So if we add this checking account, we'll give it a name. We'll just say my checking. You're going to put your current account balance just by looking at your bank account. So let's say we have $1,000 in here. $10,000 would be great, but let's be real. We'll go to next, and you'll see that it says success. And then also you can download transaction file from your institution and use the file-based import. So this is great if you just want to do it manually, or if your bank maybe doesn't support automatically importing it. So we'll click on done, and you'll see that it added it under budget. So if we go back and click on add account, unlinked, we'll go down to tracking. We're going to do a liability. We'll call it mortgage. And let's see, our mortgage balance is $150,000. Click on next, success, and you'll see that now it comes under tracking for mortgage. So basically anything I add in here will come out of this budget. Anything I add under tracking will not come out of budget. So just a little tidbit here, I actually like to add savings under an asset and not under this savings section. And that's because I view savings as an emergency fund. If you have something in your savings account, chances are that's going to be your emergency fund. And I don't want that coming out of my budget. I don't want us to have that as like an available fund that I can move things around. Like if I over budgeted something, I don't want that coming out of there. I want to physically have to move it from my savings into my checking account. So that's why I recommend to do your savings as an asset and not savings. But whatever you feel is comfortable to you. We use an Ally Bank and they have like saving buckets. You can do it that way. Or what we actually do if we have like little projects we want to save up for and they're not, huge projects, we just keep it all in our checking account and we will have little buckets listed here for the projects. So that's just an easy way we can move from this bucket or to this bucket very easily, and it doesn't touch our emergency fund savings. Now let's go ahead and also add a credit card real quick because it is a little bit different, and we'll just quickly get into what it does as far as setting up goals and whatnot. So if we click on add account and we're going to do unlinked in this case, we're going to do a credit card. We're going to say Visa credit card, and the current balance is, let's say, $100. When you hit on next, it's going to ask if you want to create a goal to pay off my balance over time, budget my entire balance, or skip this for now. So if you create a goal, what it's going to do, and we'll just hit next real quick, it's going to go ahead and ask if you want to pay off your balance by a specific date or pay a specific amount every month until your balance is paid off. So if you do it by date, you see that you can select a date that you want to have it paid off by. If you do an amount, obviously you can set the amount that you want to make every month until it's paid off. And I don't want to add this right now just because we'll get into goal tracking in another video. That's a whole different beast. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and do skip this for now, and we'll see that it has been added right underneath my checking account with a balance of negative $100 because it is a credit card and it is considered debt. Also, real quick, if you wanted to edit your account, you can click on the little pencil paper here and you'll see that you can do the account nickname, account notes. And if you wanted to link your account after the fact, you can click on link account. You can change the account balance if for whatever reason it's just off, you can do that. And of course you can delete your account. So this is just a quick walkthrough of how to add an account, and there's going to be a lot more videos coming up soon regarding You Need a Budget and a lot of other debt kicking tips. So stay tuned for that, like this, subscribe, and appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.